lot of cameras. Known with post game, ain't no cameras in my face. My side, let me see the bag. Oh, that's my Ricky phone. I'm just like trying to in my purse over there. As soon as the door closes. All right, at this time, we will begin. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Albany State University. On behalf of Albany State University, the Department of Athletics, and the entire Ramilly, we thank you for joining us for this exciting and significant occasion. We appreciate the presence of the media, our campus leadership, alumni, student athletes, and supporters as we take an important step forward in the future of the Albany State football program. Today, we are proud to officially announce our next leader of our Albany State University Golden Rams football program. At this time, it is my honor to welcome to the podium the president of Albany State University, Dr. Robert O. Scott.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. It is my pleasure today to be a part of such a special moment in the history of Albany State University. I am super excited to look up among the attendees and see returning players, I see recruits, I see faculty, I see staff, I see community members, I see those who love Albany State University here. And for those who love Albany State University, I have a few things to say. The first is, I can't be more excited than I am now than where we're at in this program. We have taken the time, A.D. Kelly and myself, members of the faculty staff, have taken the time to truly build something special here at Albany State. We've put in place the infrastructure. We've put in place the capacity, the capability to help young students develop into scholar athletes. It is true in the football program, and it is true throughout the athletic program here at Albany State University. I'm super proud of our academic performance of the students, their graduation rates, their GPAs. These are the things that truly matter. And now you put on top of that an opportunity to continue growing on a winning season, and I just get really excited. So I'm here to say welcome. I'm here to welcome Coach Bowser and really indicate that Albany State University could not be in a better place. My job as president is to help set the direction of the university for the things that matter the most. And I am fully confident that Coach Bowser can deliver on what I expect that matters the most. That is being a great leader for the young people he is accountable for, being a great steward of university funds, being a great example of what excellence can look like in this university. So with that being said, I'd like to again extend a warm welcome to Coach David Bowser and his family to Albany State University. Most people who come here to Albany don't realize how great Albany State University is until they step on this campus. And they don't really appreciate it until you get a moment to live in here for a minute. So if you think you love Albany State just in the first couple of days, don't wait. You haven't really fallen in love yet. Spend some time with us. So with that being said, thank you for being here and for your continued support of Albany State University. And I'll pass it on to A.D. Kelly.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to wait just a second so that we can get some other folks a chance to come in. So thank you all for being here. What an exciting day it is, an exciting time for Albany State University Athletics, and of course, the Golden Rams football program. I do want to begin by thanking my boss, our leader, Dr. Robert Scott, for all of his leadership and support throughout this process. And we're also grateful to everyone in this room. This is a full room. That already tells you the support that we have here at Albany State, and it's because of you this program is successful and this institution continues to be successful. As I stand here today, I can't help but look out at that blue field. Y'all see that beautiful blue field that's out there? When we first talked about doing something different with our field, we made a conscious decision to think boldly about who we are and where Albany State is going. At Albany State, we know that leadership requires clarity and you have to have courage to be able to act in the best interest of not only our students, but this institution as a whole. So fast forward a year later, we're coming off a magnificent 12-2 season. These young men sitting right here. Shout out to these young men. Y'all wave your hands real quick. The best season in Albany State University history, a deep playoff run, and national recognition as the reigning Division II HBCU national champions. So now that field is a landmark. When people didn't think it would be a landmark, it's now a landmark. So when people come to Albany State, they come sometimes just to see that field, and it represents vision, it represents momentum, and it represents a commitment to moving forward. That same mindset guided us in this search. In today's college athletics landscape, decisions must be grounded in where the game is now and where it's going. Not where it was, but where it's going. So the focus was clear. Dr. Scott was very clear about what he wanted, what we were looking for, which is continued and sustained success for ASU football. And ultimately, Coach David Bowser emerged as the right fit for our student athletes, for this institution, and for the direction of Golden Rams football. So I'm excited about what lies ahead under his leadership and for the future of Albany State football. So at this time, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce the 14th head football coach at Albany State University, Coach David Bowser.
Good afternoon. First, I want to just, without doing anything, I want to thank God for the opportunity. That's the biggest thing. The next thing is I want to thank my family, who has been so supportive of me throughout my life and chasing my dreams. But most importantly, also, I want to thank Dr. Scott, Dr. Kelly, and this institution for giving me the opportunity to be the next head football coach at this great institution. I don't take it lightly. I'm a history major, so I did my research. I understand the rich history of Albany State University, and I also got to experience it firsthand, and I love to tell this story. In 2003, when I was at Fayetteville State University, we got picked to go play in the Pioneer Bowl. And so we were excited. We were playing Albany State. We were watching the film and everything. You got 2 weeks to get ready. We was like, okay, we can catch them. We can do this. We were thinking all that. Well, we get to the warm-ups, and we come out the field. We're playing in the Georgia Dome, and all the cheerleaders had on the same jersey number. And so we were like, did something happen to somebody? You know, are they dedicating the game to somebody? Well, when they got that ball on the first offensive play, we found out it was Yul Joyner. That's who they all had the same jersey on for. And after he broke one for a long run, then threw one, we realized by the end of the ball game that why they had that jersey on. So it's not 4 for me, but I'm grateful to have 14. So if Coach will let me have part of that 4, I'm appreciative. The other thing I just want to say is that also want to commend Coach Gray. Outstanding job here, that staff. It was real easy that once everything went through the process, and then meeting Coach Anthony Kelly, who's been a rock for me right now, and all the other guys. You have a 12-2 program. You can always say, well, I've got this checklist of people, blah, blah, but my whole mindset was I need to sit down and talk to every one of these gentlemen. And I understand why this program is where it's at. So I consider it an honor to still be working with some of them that decided to stay and to be the steward of something that's going to be very special. We talk about nowadays, everybody talks about the catchphrases, the portal and all that. One thing that I've come to learn in this over the last couple of years is you celebrate the kids who decide to stay. Okay, there's going to be the attrition. There's going to be those things that happens up and down the board. I mean, there was guys as soon as they got done playing national championship game, they were already announcing they're up out of there. But who celebrates the young men that decide every day they made the choice to be blue and gold? That's what I'm going to do. We're going to celebrate the guys that decide to stay, and it's our job to go find the pieces to fit with the ones who've made the commitment. And I close with saying this: if you want to know what you have, understand I'm an accessible person. I'm a servant leader. I tell these guys I'm responsible for three things about them. I'm responsible for them as a student, I'm responsible for them as an athlete, and I'm responsible for them as a person. And I take that very serious because we've all had somebody, if we thought about it, that was an advocate in our life. When we thought about giving up, somebody gave us a nudge and a push for us to keep going. So I take that very serious, that I want them to be the best students that they can be. I want them to win championships and play great high-level football. But most of all, I want them to be able to lay their head down at night and understand that they are a person of value. And because they are a person of value, give your very best and you'll be pleased. So we're going to do the things that we need to do. We're going to fit the pieces into the puzzle, but we're going to keep celebrating the ones that decided to stay. I look forward to meeting and getting to know all of you as I can. And again, I thank both of you for entrusting me with an opportunity that's beyond my wildest dream. And I've been wearing this wristband since 2016, never knowing what it was going to mean to me at some point. But when I think about this right now, to be standing in front of you as the next head football coach at Albany State, all I can say is look at God. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you, Coach Bowser, and welcome to Albany State University. We would like to also extend our thanks to Dr. Scott and Dr. Kelly for your devotion and your time and hard work with Albany State University and Department of Athletics. This concludes the formal portion of today's press conference. At this time, the floor will be open for post-conference interviews as well as photo opportunities. And as always, thank you for attending, and let's go Rams.